Hey, what's up everyone? Fluffy Armchair Admiral here with another video about Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Before I begin today's video, I'd like to remind you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that already and use that bell to make sure you won't miss out on any content from me. I would also like to encourage you to join my Discord server where you can interact with me and other Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts fans. Share some of your crazy designs, suggest a cool scenario, or just chill. You can find link in description down below this video. Right, so welcome back in another episode of Custom Battle Series, a series where I'm going through scenarios made by you, dear viewers. You can post them on my Discord, link in description down below this video. Right, so without any further ado, this vote's winner is another scenario made by Pepper, and its title is Anglo-American War of 1930. It's 1930, and after a disagreement over the ownership of some of the Virgin Islands, in which the British landed and occupied the American Virgin Islands and refused to leave, a war breaks out between two nations, each sending a fleet to the Virgin Islands. The American fleet consisting of 2 battleships, 2 large cruisers, which are effectively a battle cruisers with the whole name large cruisers, 4 heavy cruisers, 6 light cruisers, and 6 destroyers. And the British sends a fleet consisting of 2 battleships, 6 heavy cruisers, 8 light cruisers, and 6 destroyers. You are to play as the Americans and design the large cruisers. They are max displacement and are armed with 12 12-inch guns in 4 triple turrets, 14 4-inch guns in 4 twins, and 6 singles, and 12 torpedoes in 4 triple launchers. Her armor is 9.5 inches on the belt, 5.5 inches on belt extended, 5 inches on the deck, 3.6 inches on the deck extended, 13 inches on the turret, 6.8 on turret top, 15 inches on conning tower, and 4 inches on secondaries. The top speed is set to be 31 knots. Win conditions for this scenario are to sink all enemy cruisers and do not lose all your large cruisers and light cruisers. Starting range is 18 kilometers, and my ship name is supposed to be Hawaii. Right, sounds like very complicated scenario, isn't it? Well, it's not that complicated, but let's get to it. So, let's switch into the games window. There we go. We should now see what's happening in the game. Do we? Come on, OBS. Oh my goodness me. There we go. Oh dear, sometimes it scares me. Right. Anyway, I've preset the battle conditions. So we got effectively 2 battle cruisers that we need to fit. So let's design these bad boys. Right, so I'm getting blah blah blah, continue. Yes, obviously we are going to continue. Right, so we need, well, large cruiser. There we go. That is gonna be the name of our bad boys. And this is, yeah, battle cruiser design. Okay. Sounds good. Right, the displacement is supposed to be at its top. Let me just have a look at this. Right. Blah, blah, blah. We need 31 knots. Okay, range, I will drop it to short. I will put bulkheads at many, because I'm gonna need that. Let's also set up my armor as I'm already on it. So we got 9.5 inches on belt, 5.5 on belt extended, 5 on deck, which is very thick, 3.6 on extended. Ooh, that is a heavily armored ship. Right, 13 inches on turret, 6.8 on turret top. My goodness me, this is thick. 15 inches on conning tower, and 4 inches on secondaries. Right, so these parameters are already set. Now, what I need to do is to build this bad boy. So let me put both towers, okay. And the superstructure is not exactly centered, so perhaps I will move it closer to the center. My goodness me, this is a large ship. Right, but I need my main guns. I need 12 12-inch guns. Okay, 12-inch guns, and that's 4 triple turrets. I'm not gonna lie, they look rather small for this design. Let me push this tower closer to the back of the ship. And let me just put a basic barbette. There we go. Oh my goodness me, look how much space I got on this bad boy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not sure why would I need a maximum displacement. But, well, it is what it is. That's how the scenario was designed. I might eventually split the superstructure to make it, well, somewhat more even. Because there is not much of a choice in terms of superstructures. I might eventually stick some funnels in here. But on the other hand... Okay, we're gonna do a 3-funnel structure. Thanks to that, it doesn't look that empty. In fact, if I would push this forward... Oh. That's as far forward as I can, but I can eventually move this barbette a little bit. Sadly, just by a tiny bit. I'm not going to lie, I don't really like this design. Because this rear turret doesn't really have ability to properly turn. And I can't move this superstructure any further. What I could do is to remove that. No. I need you to move back here. Oh no, then they will merge again. So my best chance is to eventually stick to this design. Okay. I'm going to do something with that empty space. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do that. Right, we need 14 4-inch guns. Okay. 4-inch guns. And that's 4 twins. Which is gonna be very easy. And 6 singles. Oh my goodness me. Okay. 2, 4, 6. There we go. That looks pretty good. Right. And 12 torpedoes in 4 triple launchers. Okay. So, triple launchers. And I could eventually do that. If I will turn this back. There we go. That looks pretty good. Might eventually do some small adjustments. There we go. Now it's more centered in those slots. There we go. Yeah, that looks much better. Do I want any? Nah, that's for sure. I do not want any torpedo tubes in here. But I can easily stick some in there. There we go. That looks much better. Right, so this entire part of the deck will be empty, I guess. Because there is not much else that I would like to put in there. Obviously, I still got plenty of weight to play with, so I'm gonna change the armor. I'm gonna install geared steam turbines too. Oil fuel, why not? What's my engine efficiency? It's only at 59%. But if I will introduce induced boilers, it goes up to 100%, which is exactly where we want it to be. Right, so providing how much extra weight we got to play with, I'm gonna turn this bad boy into a killer machine. So, Barbette 4, anti-torp 5, why not? Double hull bottom, all or nothing armor, anti-float, why not? Anti-float 3, I can rush into those destroyers. Reinforced bulkheads and waterproof doors, why not? Auxiliary engine 4, that might be a bit too much. But we'll see. Rangefinder, stereoscopic rangefinder 5, definitely. Acoustics. I could definitely use at least sonar 2. Radio direction finder, yes, and radar generation 2. Look at this, I'm pretty much spot on the weight. 22-inch torpedoes with electric fuses. Okay, and we're gonna use high TNT. Or perhaps we could use tube powder. Yeah, this way we could eventually penetrate even a very heavy armor. We should get pretty consistent accuracy up to like 12.5 kilometers, I guess. But the problem is tube powder is a little bit too heavy. On the other hand, I can eventually reduce something. Anti-float 2? Nah, single hull bottom, and that's gonna sort things out for us. I might eventually use shaft 2 or even shaft 3 as a replacement for for double hull bottom. Right. Super heavy shells. Oh yes. I can't go with increased ammo though. Right. So that's gonna be my bad boy. Isn't she beautiful? Well, it's definitely an interesting design. Maybe not the most beautiful, but surely, oh my goodness me, it is gonna do a lot of damage. I'm absolutely sure about it. Right. So, without any further ado, oh yeah, I forgot. I need to name my ship. So that's gonna be Hawaii. There we go. Right, so without any further ado, let's get into it. My goal is to sink all enemy cruisers without losing all of my cruisers. So I'm not focusing on enemy battleships. I'm not focusing on enemy lighter ships. My focus are only cruisers. Right, the battle is loading. It's gonna take some time. The game is struggling to load it. Oh, there we go. Right, so we got... Ooh, Battleship Nevada with 2 quad turrets. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Right. I'm going to focus on my battle cruisers though. So, I'm gonna detach both of them. Hawaii is going to carry on forward. Columbus is going to turn okay, in this direction. Nevada and North Carolina. Right. You guys are going to attack enemy cruisers this time. I'm not going to focus on enemy battleships, which are here. I am going to focus on enemy cruisers. So you're gonna attack this one, and you're gonna attack this one. Columbus. You're gonna attack this guy, and you're gonna attack this guy. Okay. Heavy cruisers. For now, you guys can stay slightly behind. Okay. Speed ×2, and let's see how this battle goes. Scouts. Okay, so we got these guys on scout duty. But they don't seem to be scouting. Where are you guys? Yeah, you guys are definitely not scouting. Okay. I'm gonna try to move my destroyers a little bit closer. Columbus is turning away. In fact, you can slow down a bit. Same goes for you. For you. And for you. I want to have optimal accuracy. My goodness me, this is loud. I'm not gonna lie, that was super loud. Right, shells are flying towards these guys. Sadly, that wasn't exactly the most effective fire. Right, my heavy cruisers, they can be hiding a little bit on the back for now. This guy might go a bit closer to the enemy. I'm gonna turn the torpedoes off. What's the range of those torpedoes? 12.9 kilometers. Okay. We might use that to attack enemy battleships. Right, Nevada. Nevada, what you are doing? Or who are you shooting at? Oh, you guys are shooting the right ships. Okay. There is something shooting at enemy battleships, which is not exactly what I want. Perhaps it's my heavy cruisers. I'm gonna order them to attack enemy cruisers. Because that's exactly what I have to do. I don't need to attack enemy battleships. So for now, I'm not gonna focus on that. Okay, Columbus is right in front of Nevada right now. Can actually turn a little bit. Right, we're gonna let enemy to go a little bit closer to us. But this is a long distance firefight. My goodness me. Yeah, those noises coming from firing large caliber guns. Wow, they are really scary. I don't seem to be hitting enemy, to be fair. It's like, it's very inconsistent. Right, my destroyers are getting close to the enemy. Okay, some hits have been scored on enemy cruiser. But I definitely need to push a little bit harder if I want to score consistent hits. The big problem is enemy battleships. Yeah, these guys are very scary. Right, someone crashed into someone. Oh, okay. It's my other group of destroyers that is pushing through. These guys definitely need to learn how to operate their ships. They pushed right through the group of my ships. Right. Lardner is taking fire from enemy heavy cruisers. And I would like this guy to eventually aim his torpedoes. Yeah, that is the right button. Okay. So Lardner is going to attempt to get much closer to enemy battleships and torpedo this guy. My goodness me. I'm not sure what kind of guns are on my battleships, but these guys sound really scary when they fire. Right, I'm 13 kilometers away from enemy. Is that battlecruiser? No, that is definitely battleship. Right, Lardner has what, 12.9 kilometer range on the torpedoes. So I need to go a little bit closer before I can fire my torpedoes. If I could get 10 kilometers away from, Collingwood, that would really help me. I'm not sure if I can get that close because of the volume of fire. Just look at this. Look how many shells there is firing at Lardner. Ooh. She took a first hit. Yeah, 11.7. Oh. Okay, she took a massive fire. Oh my goodness me. Right, aggressive launch. Let's fire these bad boys. Okay, some torpedoes have been fired. Caron, your torpedoes need to be turned off. And again, you are aiming at Collingwood. In fact, aim and fire and let's run away. I would really like to reuse those. Come on, are you going to fire? Come on. Please don't do this to me. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Those torpedoes doesn't really look good. Right, Lardner is in very bad shape. I might slow down. Come on, Caron. Slow down. Let those torpedoes go away. Come on, let them overtake you. Okay, it should be safe now. That's much better. Lardner seems to be in a very bad spot. You, my sir, have to run away. Caron, you gonna fire torpedoes against this bad boy. Come on, I know you can do it. Just aim and fire. Come on, what is wrong with those torpedoes? Oh, okay, they are placed in a very poor manner. Oh, okay. Torpedoes have been fired. I can now run away. Oh, and just as soon as I started to run away, Caron took a hit. Right. Where are my ships? Oh my goodness me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I hate to take control over those large fleets. They never work. Besides, enemies started to run away. Why is this? Oh my goodness me, this guy is so far away. Okay, so I lost one of my destroyers. Not a big deal. My destroyers, oh, these guys eventually decided that it's a brilliant idea go in this direction. Right. I want my every single ship to run towards this formation because it makes no sense if I'm gonna be sailing around. Well, maybe apart from destroyers. I might keep my destroyers alive. Caron. Caron is... oh no. He's definitely in a bad shape. Yeah, she surely is. My goodness me. Just look at that volume of fire. Right. Can introduce time compression. Yeah, Caron is taking on water, which is not really helping me. But the volume of fire has lessened. Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous since last patch when enemy actually retreats. It's basically impossible to fight in those large battles unless I just outright crash into enemy, which makes no fucking sense. But that's what I have to do. Otherwise, yeah, it actually makes no sense. Those large battles became really problematic. Okay, my destroyers are in a bit of a trouble here. I might introduce some smoke screen. Right, we don't seem to be scoring any hits on enemy. But that's mostly because enemy is running away. Effective. Just look at this. I changed the course of my ships. Ooh, and that was a nice hit on Essex. Right, yeah. As soon as I changed my direction and started to go straight towards the enemy, the enemy started to run away. Which is problematic, because now I need to chase the enemy, and that's gonna turn exactly the same as every single other battle lately. This game really needs some objectives, because otherwise it will be just pointless. And I mean, like, proper objectives, like defend the port, which forces the fleet to stay relatively close to the port, instead of completely abandoning it. Because right now, yeah, it actually makes no sense. Okay, all my ships are just clearly rushing into the enemy right now. Right, I'm gonna send these guys abreast. Let's see how this formation will work. Right, both North Carolina and Nevada, well, they took some hits. But in general, they should be fine. Memphis, okay, I changed the speed of my heavy cruisers. Okay, my light cruiser. Tuscaloosa. 9.9 kilometer range on the torpedoes. Okay, we started to rain shells on enemy heavy cruisers. Very good, very good. Okay, let's send Tuscaloosa and see if we can deal some damage to those heavy cruisers. It's gonna be a bit hard. Okay, torpedo has been fired. I don't have a lot of them, but it is something. Okay, the volume of fire is increasing. Okay, Warrior took a hit. Is there anyone firing at Essex effectively? I mean from heavy ships. What are you shooting? Okay, you are shooting at Admiral. North Carolina, what are you shooting at? Nothing in that group. Fire at Essex. Columbus. Columbus, you're gonna fire at Lancaster. And Hawaii. You help with Adrian. Let's just dismantle enemy fleet as much as we can. Oh, Tuscaloosa took some hit. And obviously... Oh, some other ships in that formation are... formations in this game just completely don't work. Right, you're gonna detach. I don't want you to be in formation. St. Paul, you're gonna run away from the formation. So Tuscaloosa, you are the only representative of your own formation. Oh, okay. Woodbury just took a massive hit from someone. There is an... Oh, enemy destroyer. A perfect... Wait, is there enemy cruiser? Yes, that is enemy cruiser. Yeah, and that is the problem of those large battles. Now both fleets have spread out so much. Okay, Lancaster is sinking, which is good. So that is the first heavy cruiser on enemy fleet. That is sunk. And I got several more cruisers to sink. But I first need to find them, and that is the huge problem, because enemy fleets spread out. Okay. Light cruiser Neptune. Oh, St. Paul is sinking due to heavy flooding, but that was expected. Because I'm rushing into enemy in order to actually be within a firing range. And look at this. Enemy fleet is effectively running away. Oh my goodness me. This is gonna be a chase race. Right. Tuscaloosa regained some health, which is good. I'm gonna go closer to Blake and try and attack him. Right, do I have anyone? Oh, okay. Richmond. Richmond, you're gonna attack Furious and Archer. And those destroyers are going to help you. Oh, just look at this. I got one more cruiser here. Poor bastard got lost. San Diego. San Diego, you're gonna detach from anything that you are in because it's annoying. Okay. So effectively, right now I'm taking parts in 2 battles. I got Richmond that is fighting with Furious, along with some loose destroyers. Well, loose. They are not that loose. Right. You can attack this guy. You can detach because it's annoying to have you in any division or group. Right. Counter the grass. Okay, you're gonna go against Furious. Richmond, you're gonna avoid these torpedoes. Okay, and now I need to focus on this part of the battle. Hawaii is rushing in very heavily. Okay, I'm scoring some hits against Ariane. Okay, okay. Battle finally starts to bring me some effects. I got my heavy cruisers effectively being destroyed. My goodness me. Oh, okay. I sank enemy destroyer, which is good. Astoria. Astoria, you are chasing... Oh, Abukir. Okay. And you are doing pretty good damage against him. Oh, I'm taking some loose torpedoes from all directions. No wonder, it's really hard to control everything. Memphis. Oh, Memphis, you can... Okay. You can actually attack this guy. Columbus. Columbus, you're gonna rush in here. Astoria. Oh, Furious sinks, but so is Richmond. Okay. Archer is in heavy trouble. San Diego is attacking Archer. Okay. Okay. This guy is taking fire from light guns. Mason. Mason, can you perhaps... Oh, you can't launch torpedoes against these guys. Because you've already did that. But... Oh no, Mason did that. Okay. And Boria, you can turn around and let him taste some torpedoes. Something just took torpedo heads, is it? And there we go. You are sinking. Right, guys, you are going to chase right in the middle of enemy formation. We need to make it so that we rush into them and just kill them with sheer numbers. Now that we got some advantage, we might actually win this battle. Right, Astoria. Astoria, okay, you fired a torpedo against this guy. But there is Arrogance. That might be a better target for you. Okay, Hawaii just fired a torpedo. Ooh, Astoria is sinking, sadly. But my heavy cruisers are attacking Arrogance. And yeah, she is taking some fire. Not too much though. It's not exactly the most effective fire. I think it was just... I'm not sure, but I think it was Hawaii that just took massive hit. Right, North Carolina. Right, enemy stopped firing at my... battleships. Oh no, they still fire, but not really too accurately. Right, so perhaps you can fire at Collingwood. Perhaps you can damage it and deal some... Oh, okay. Arrogant sinks due to structural damage. Perfect. So Memphis and other heavy cruisers are chasing those two cruisers. Monterey is in pretty bad shape, I'm not gonna lie. You might eventually want to put a smoke screen. Not that it's gonna help. Yeah, you're gonna sink, that's for sure. Okay. Warrior. Oh, shoot, took a massive fire. Sadly, yeah, that torpedo looks pretty good. But Warrior is probably going to avoid it. Yes, he is. Oh, but those torpedoes are looking really good. Okay, never mind. No need for them. Okay, and these guys automatically switched fire to this light cruiser. Perfect. Hawaii. Please tell me you're attacking Blake. There you go. So I got one light cruiser, one heavy cruiser. Oh, okay. 3 light cruisers and 1 heavy cruiser to go. And that battle is effectively over, because my goal is to destroy enemy cruisers. So we're not far away, from what I can see. Oh, okay, this thing says there's 4 light cruisers. Sirius, Thames, Blake. Oh, and there's Sheffield here. Okay. Right, so there's 4 light cruisers, indeed. Okay, you guys are going there. Okay. Sheffield is taking fire. Right, North Carolina and Nevada. Yeah, that's this loud bang. Collingwood is taking pretty much no fire. Ooh, my goodness me, something hit Blake. That was really massive hit. Ooh, Tuscaloosa sinks. Okay, structural damage. Well, this happens. Those things happen. Oh, Columbus just fired torpedoes against Sheffield. Okay, might actually be a good idea. And some more torpedoes have been fired against something in there. Right, Columbus might eventually turn. My heavy cruisers should be sufficient to deal with Sheffield. And there are still those torpedoes. Let's not forget about them. They can still deal damage. Yeah. Right, so Columbus. Oh my goodness me, you just took a torpedo. There's so many torpedoes in this area. Right, you're gonna attack Sirius. My goodness me, what was that? Something hit Sheffield really massively. Yeah, she took a massive hit. She is sinking. Taking on water really fast. Oh, 7-8%. And torpedoes are on the way. She will probably sneak between them. Or is she? No. Oh, she's done for. There's more torpedoes on the way. Right, Memphis is gonna turn there. Columbus. Oh, Columbus is not in the best shape. In fact, attack teams. Since I got entire division of heavy cruisers attacking Sirius, You might actually switch your fire. Okay, Hawaii is finishing off Blake. And she's doing so effectively. Right, I might turn away from enemy battleship. There's no need for me to actually get as close to it. Columbus, how are you doing, my friends? There are some torpedoes heading your way. You might want to react to them. But for example, oh my goodness me, your turning circle is so large. Right, Blake is sinking due to heavy flooding. Okay. Oh, and Columbus just took 2 flooding hits from... well, Columbus just inflicted 2 flooding hits on Thames. Who is now, yeah, in not the best shape. Ooh. But Columbus himself, or herself, is suffering from heavy flooding right now. Okay. Oh, another hit on Thames. Okay. I will switch fire to Diadem. Oh my goodness me, there is so many and my rudder is damaged. Yeah, Columbus is in pretty bad shape right now. So I think, including Hawaii... Yeah, both Columbus and Hawaii will now attack Diadem. If we can get rid of enemy heavy cruiser, which is hiding here next to battleship, that's gonna make things easier. Oh, and that was a massive hit. We inflicted 2 flooding hits from both of my super cruisers. Let's call them like that. Okay. Some more hits on Diadem. Oh, we caused fire on Vanguard. That's very good. We finally started to score some hits on enemy battleships, which might force them to retreat. Yeah, Diadem is taking on water. It's very good. Hawaii is still closing in. Is she? Well, I'm running low on ammunition. That's for sure. So I need to sort out Diadem really quick. Oh, and there are some torpedoes heading my way, and I won't be able to react. Yeah, the problem of building ship like that is that I can't do much. Okay, but Diadem is taking on water again. My goodness me, just look at those torpedoes. Enemy has so many... Oh, I took another 2 torpedo hits. That was too daring from me to go such close to enemy formation. But, well, my super cruisers were built to inflict heavy damage. And in order to do so, they need to go close. Right, my secondaries could actually focus on one of those small ships, and perhaps I could then damage enemy destroyers. It's gonna take a while before I will change my direction. Columbus is still trying to fire at Diadem, but oh, she's gonna take another torpedo, is it? No, she's not. Okay, that saves me a bit. San Diego is chasing Sirius, which is very good. I really need someone to deal with that. Memphis and all the rest of the crew. I need someone to actually chase Sirius. She is running away. Enemy destroyers are relentlessly attacking my ships. Right, Hawaii is on a good course to actually chase Sirius. But she has another ship to fire at. Okay. Okay, my battleships can eventually turn. This enemy keeps running away. Not the greatest fan of that. Because obviously... Ooh, San Diego is in deep trouble right now. She is gonna take one of those torpedoes, is she? Or perhaps... No, she won't. But Sirius is running away. My goodness me. Right, Columbus. I need you to attack Sirius. And I need these 3 destroyers to go behind Sirius as well. Okay, Pylades is sinking. Oh, Tamis is still intact. San Diego sank. Okay, Diadem. Oh, Diadem is still intact. Oh my goodness me. It's really hard to chase all those light cruisers and heavy cruisers. Right, my battleships have gone too far back and away from the enemy. Columbus was left behind. Yeah, enemy is running away really fast. Right, I managed to send my destroyers. Come on. Behind Sirius, and hopefully they're gonna make a difference that I very much need. Come on, I need Sirius to take on water and sink. Preferably. Diadem, okay, she took another flooding hit, so she's taking on water. But I'm not sure what is gonna finish her first. Is that gonna be sheer firepower and the amount of damage? There we go, Sirius finally succumbs. My goodness me. You really... Oh, Diadem is sinking. Perfect. So, Hawaii. Attack Thames. Or Tamis. I'm gonna send my destroyers into a suicide run. My heavy cruisers, what are you attacking? I want you to focus fire on that one last light cruiser. I just need you gone. Okay, enemy destroyer is taking some hits, but there are torpedoes heading this way. Oh, Tames and enemy destroyer have collided. Okay, Hawaii. You're gonna engage chase mode. Yeah, that wasn't effective fire. Oh, Borea sinks due to heavy flooding. Yeah, my battleships definitely can't really keep up. Oh, who just took torpedoes? Was that... Oh, Charleston. Charleston, you took torpedoes from enemy destroyers, did you? There's more coming. Colorado is gonna avoid them. Oh, Mason and Comte de Grasse decided to collide with each other. Vanguard is still pretty much intact. My goodness me, what is going on in this battle? This is a massive chaos. Right, but we got one last light cruiser to finish off. Come on, come on. Guys, I need you all to attack Thames. Or Tames. Colorado. Come on. Get closer, attack him. Okay, Enemy destroyer sinks due to structural damage. Colorado can avoid those torpedoes as I managed to spot them. Come to the grass. You're gonna engage some smoke. Oh, Mason, you need to avoid those. And then I want you to attack the Vanguard for a change. We can torpedo this guy. It's gonna help us a lot. Okay. And now chase Tames. Oh, Vanguard is turning away. Okay. Not the best outcome. Can somebody please start... Oh, okay. My heavy cruisers doesn't really have ammunition to fire at enemy light cruiser. Hawaii... Ooh, Hawaii is also at the limit of ammunition. I don't really have anyone to attack enemy light cruiser. Oh my goodness me, I completely missed that part. So Colorado might not be able to deal with enemy light cruiser because she has no ammo. And the problem is that Vanguard... Yeah, none of my cruisers have any ammunition. Right, North Carolina. You need to attack enemy light cruiser. Okay. Both of my battleships needs to focus fire. Columbus. Oh, Columbus is out of ammo. And Hawaii. Well, Hawaii is within a secondary range. My goodness me, what is going on in this battle? Okay, but Tames is in critical condition. I just need to sink her because I'm out of ammo. I'm literally out of ammo. Okay, torpedoes out from Colorado. Not the best fired torpedoes ever, but providing how Tames is acting, there is a chance she might find herself on the way of this torpedo. Now she's gonna avoid that. She's taking light fire. Ooh, okay. She's at 10% structure. Come on, Colorado. You can do it. Okay, someone just took a torpedo. I think it was Hawaii. Just ran out of ammo. Oh! We started to score more hits and Tames is down. Ladies and gentlemen. Finally. Oh my goodness me. Right, a lot of my cruisers died. But I can leave this battle. And, well, we can get into the summary. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. That was a successful battle for Americans. Both super cruisers survived, although not in the best shape. Many of the heavy cruisers also survived. That daring rush that I decided to partake in was actually very successful. However, as you could see, the game has one massive and serious problem, especially in custom battles. And that is enemy almost immediately starts to run. Like, seriously. Enemy just started to run. And I had to chase him all around the map. Which, well, in some cases, this might make sense that enemy wants to keep a distance from me, because obviously that's how some of the AIs in the game are supposed to be created. Some nations will prefer like long range engagements. The other ones will be more daring, and you will have to adjust your game style to various different enemies. But it happens that in pretty much every single custom battle so far that I've been playing, or lately that I've been playing, the enemy was just outright turning around and running away. And it's not really comfortable to play against such enemy. Because as you can see, well, it's turned out into like battle of attrition. I've been like chasing the enemy, getting into their torpedoes because I can't effectively control that many ships. Especially if I want this battle to finish within like an hour or so, because yes, I could be more precise in my movements and spend 3 or 4 hours carefully catering this battle, and I would be able to easily overcome this enemy with probably much smaller losses than I had. The problem is that, yeah, you would have to watch quite a large chunk of it, or I would have to cut most of it. Also, well, I don't really have time to spend 6 hours playing a single battle. So, yeah, let's be reasonable. I was trying to, well, speed up this battle. That's why I suffered large losses. On top of that, it was very large battle, and while performance of the game was perfectly fine, sadly performance of me as a captain was not the greatest. The amount of micromanagement I would have to perform in order to control every single ship and get them to do what I need them to do is way too much. Formations in this game absolutely doesn't work. It is absolute disaster. But well, it haven't changed. They were trying to improve it. They did some changes to formations, like 2 or 3 times already. But the formations never actually improved. Perhaps they're gonna get it in one of the patches. So far, well, it's best to have smaller fleet that you can actually control, and you can become much more efficient in it. The other problem is lack of ammunition. I'm not sure if there were some adjustments to accuracy or not. But wow, I just couldn't score a proper hit on enemy, and I basically ran out. Like, seriously, my fleet ran out. At the end of the battle, when I was chasing that last cruiser, literally none of my cruisers had ammunition for primary guns. It was only battleships that had some ammunition, most likely destroyers, because they always start with horrendous amount of ammunition, and I was saving my destroyers for the very last moment. But cruisers that took like part in most of the battle, they were out. They had nothing to shoot. In normal circumstances, like, you run out, you turn around, and you get away. There is no point for you to hang around. Anyway, that was the battle. As you can see, large battles doesn't really fit this game. I'm not going to lie. Playing large battles, large scenarios like this is way too much for this game to handle. Because you will run out of the ammunition, you will have to spend hours chasing the enemy around, effectively not being able to conclude this battle. So it's kind of sad. It's fun that enemy is sometimes retreating and enemy can push on you or retreat based on the situation, but in most situations enemy will just retreat. Right, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to get informed about my new content, hit that notification bell button. And don't forget to share your comments down below. Also, don't forget to check out the description of this video. You can find link to my Discord channel. And, well, on that, well, Discord server, actually, you can find me and other fans of many various games that I play. And we can have a chat about many different games. So hop in and share your fine and great moments from Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Share some of your scenarios that you would like to see in this game. Perhaps I will use one of them in one of my videos. So yeah, hop in. I hope to see you on my Discord as soon as possible. Have a great day and see you all later. Later. Out.